What is up, guys? I feel like it's kind of been a minute since I've done one of these sit-down videos. Today has been pretty exciting. We've had a couple announcements. First off, Halloween Horror Nights announced that Stranger Things is coming to the event officially. It's the first house announcement of the year, and I gotta say, I am very, very excited for that house. Gonna be awesome. However, this video is about an announcement that Rockville made. Now, this is always kind of one of my favorite days. Obviously not as fun as the lineup announcement or the actual festival itself, but this is a day I always look forward to because whenever the schedules come out, it makes me feel like we're close, and we are. We're only a few weeks away, and it's crazy. It's come up so fast, but yeah, it's already that time. It's already April, which is pretty crazy. And not only Rockville, we got Earth Day Birthday coming up this month, the week before, which is kind of a good practice day for Rockville. First, I want to talk about the map. Now, I believe when the lineup first came out, the map was also released, and it was basically the exact same as last year. However, today it was announced that that would not be the case. It's changed. So basically, the river stage, which is the smaller stage, will be over the hill. And I'm glad about this because there's only a couple bands that I want to see that are playing on the river stage, so that means less treks up that goddamn hill. As for the main stages, the Metropolitan stage will be where the main stage was last year, Monster, so I believe that's the case. And the Monster stage, like the #1 big stage where the headliners will be playing, is in like the parking lot. The river stage and the Met stage will be on one side, and then Monster Energy on the other. But what this means is traffic is going to be a little crazy, but I mean, I think it's a fair sacrifice. It is a little unfortunate that this might make things a little worse with shade. Obviously, a lot of people use the underpass for shade. Now it'll be a walkway between the Metropolitan and the Monster stage, but if you go further down by where the river stage, the hill is, there's probably going to be somewhere to find shade, so I'm not really too worried. But I actually really like this because now the Monster stage and the Metropolitan stage are closer together. All you got to do is walk right under the underpass and you're at the other stage, so it'll be easier to get between sets. And yeah, so I'm totally for the layout change. And yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty, the schedule of events. So we're gonna start off with Friday. Now, there's some good bands on Friday. The first band I want to see isn't even until 3:15, looks like, which is Texas Hippie Coalition. I'm not even like that into them. I just kind of want to check them out. But I mean, before that, there's not really a lot going on that I'm interested in. So we'll probably take our time in the morning, getting down to Jacksonville. Well, getting up to Jacksonville, technically. So yeah, I want to see them. And then right after that is Trivium, one of the bigger ones for me on Friday. Definitely gonna go check out Trivium. They're overlapping with Bad Wolves, but that's gonna be Trivium all the way for me. After that is Under Oath, and I personally am not a fan of Under Oath, so I'll probably use that time to take a break. Keep in mind, whenever you plan out your day, be sure to find some time for a break. You gotta find time to take a break. Sacrifice a set. Most people need to take a break, including me. So yeah, no Under Oath. But then we are gonna go see Parkway Drive at 5:10. They're at the same time as Tooth Grinder, but again, that's going to be Parkway Drive all the way. After that, we've got the Used. Never seen the Used, so pretty excited to see them. And then we got a little overlap with Hailstorm and Power Trip, but that's going to be all Hailstorm for me. And then we'll check out Five Finger Death Punch. And then we get to the worst overlap of the whole weekend. Most of the overlap this whole weekend works in my favor. I'm able to easily pick, but Godsmack and Atreyu basically playing the exact same time, and oh, that sucks. That just sucks, because those are actually my #1 and #2 for Friday are Atreyu and Godsmack, and of course they're playing at the same freaking time. It sucks. So more than likely I'm gonna have to do half and half there. I'm not usually the kind of guy that likes to do half and half, but I don't really see any other way in that situation. I want to see both. I'll probably start with Atreyu and then end with Godsmack because that'll be easier access for the headliner, which is Ozzy Osbourne, playing an hour and 15-minute set to close out Friday. Then over to Saturday. This is easily the big, huge, massive stacked lineup day for me. Most of the bands I want to see are on Saturday, and we got lucky with the overlap because, I mean, there's really nothing terrible. Our day will probably start with Red Sun Rising, maybe. And if it does, then I'll probably take a break during Avatar, because during the rest of the day, I will not be getting a break at any point. So, yeah, I'll probably have to sacrifice Avatar to get that one little break in, eat lunch or something, because that's going to be my only opportunity. And if we don't end up seeing Red Sun Rising, then we'll just get there later and start with Pop Evil, who is 100% for me, overlapping with He Is Legend, but definitely seeing Pop Evil. And then right after that, you got Seven Dust, who I've surprisingly never seen, so definitely going to check them out this year. Then right after that, you got Asking Alexandria, who's overlapping with Palais Royale, but again, all AA for me. Then right after them, you've got Blackville Brides, one of my more anticipated ones on Saturday. I've never seen them, been listening for a pretty long time, so very pumped to finally see them. So then right after BVB, you've got the one bit of overlap that affects me on Saturday, which is Killswitch and Stick to Your Guns. My plan was to see both of these bands, but due to overlap, I'm going to go with Stick to Your Guns because I've never seen them before. I've seen Killswitch. I really enjoy both. I do enjoy Stick to Your Guns more, and I've never seen them. So definitely Stick to Your Guns on that one. Then right after them, you got Hollywood Undead. Of course, we're going to see them. And then after that, you got a little overlap with Stone Temple and Butcher Babies, but once again, that's definitely going to be Stone Temple Pilots for me. And then you got a huge, huge way to end out Saturday. Just Breaking Benjamin for an hour, then Stone Sour for another hour, and then Avenged Sevenfold for an hour and 15 minutes. And yes, I will be missing Andrew WK because of overlap, but I mean, you got to prioritize Stone Sour there. I mean, that's going to be an awesome show. And then last, we have Sunday. Now, this is definitely the day that has the least amount of bands I want to see. Normally, after 2 days of Rockville, the following day, I'm pretty much completely destroyed. Like, I'm pretty much useless the next day. And this time, instead of being useless the next day, I get to go to another day, which is fun, but also going to be rough. I'm not exactly sure where our day is going to start. It'll probably either be with the Fever 3:33 at 2:35, but I think more likely we'll end up starting with Thrice at 3:50. Get there later in the afternoon and just try to take it easy because, again, it's going to be a long weekend. After Thrice, definitely Bullet for My Valentine. They are my second priority for Sunday, obviously behind the headliner. But yeah, definitely going to check out Bullet. After that, there's overlap with Clutch and Wolf Alice. Personally, I'm not really that interested in seeing either, so I'll probably take that time to have a break. And then at 5:50, Billy Idol. Not like a huge Billy Idol fan, but definitely going to check him out anyway, just because, I mean, it's Billy Idol. It's iconic, so going to check him out. Then after that, we have Queens of the Stone Age. Now, this is a band that I like and would like to see their full set, but because of how crazy the crowd is going to be for the following band, probably only going to see like a few Queens of the Stone Age songs before heading over to the Monster Energy stage and getting a spot for Foo Fighters. Now, this is the biggest draw to the festival for me. I know it's kind of generic because they are quite literally the biggest band on the bill, but this is a band I've been listening to for a long time and I've never seen them. So yeah, I'm very, very pumped. I want to have a semi-decent spot, and the best part probably about this whole schedule is that they're playing a 2-hour set, which is why there's probably less bands on Sunday. That kind of explains that. But 2 hours of Foo Fighters, basically a full show, which is awesome. So I'm very excited for that. So yeah, pretty decent overlap. The only big one again was Godsmack and Atreyu, and that one just sucks. I really wish they could like switch the Godsmack and Five Finger sets, because I'm not huge on Five Finger, so that way I could see all of Godsmack and all of Atreyu. But it didn't work out that way, so I'm gonna have to divide it half and half. I hate doing that, but hopefully they'll both come on their own tour at some time in the future. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe for more. Pretty soon we're gonna be at Earth Day Birthday and then Rockville, and you're not gonna wanna miss those vlogs because they're gonna be a lot of fun. Very excited for both festivals. It's great that Earth Day Birthday has like no Rockville bands, so yeah, could justify going to both, and it's going to be awesome. All right, I will see you guys in the next one.